Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to be talking about the products I've hit pan on and the products I would eventually hopefully use up throughout this within this new year. But enough talking, let's just get right into more talking. Okay, so the first product I see is this ColourPop Lunch Money Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. I talk about this product a lot. I've been using this for a while too. And I've got a big, not big, but like a decent sized pan going on there. I wear this basically every single time I use foundation, and I've been using this a lot recently to kind of pat on my eyes and stuff like that, kind of like as an eyeshadow. This is my e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. This is how much I've going. Like, I want to use this up within the new year, and I can definitely do so. I use this basically every single time I do my makeup, even if I don't wear foundation or anything. Majority of the time I don't, but I still use this because I have like kind of like combination skin, so my skin is a little bit more oily on my forehead, and I think I could get this done by the end of January. I have this e.l.f. Perfect HD finishing powder. That's the pan I have going for it. Right now I'm just trying to like thin it out at the very edges. When I'm done with this, I'm not going to like repurchase this anytime soon because I do want to like focus more on this milk powder, which I just recently found out was being discontinued. It's such a good powder. I like this powder a lot. It kind of blurs your skin a little bit and it leaves you with a kind of matte finish, I guess. But I also hit pan on this NYX matte bronzer in the shade medium. I use this as an eyeshadow and bronzer, and that's the pan that I have. It's still semi-small, but again, like with the powder product that I have, I'm just trying to focus on the edges to kind of thin that down. I'm gonna strive to finish this by the end of the year, end of like 2022, you know? Hopefully I can do that because I would love to bring in like a new bronzer into my collection because this is not my favorite. The previous bronzer I had before this was the e.l.f. one. I would like that one so much more than this one. This is just a little bit too pigmented, I guess, for my liking. And it's just a little bit warmer than I want on my skin. It's not my favorite. It is a good bronzer though, so I would recommend it if you like a bit more of like a warm bronzer, but I prefer my bronzers to be a little bit more neutral. And then I hit pan on two of my eyeshadow shades. One of them I hit naturally and the other one just kind of crumbled away. These e.l.f. palettes are not as durable as like one of my other eyeshadow palettes. So they have like kind of broken off. Like this part, that edge of that brown has been broken off, and this whole entire area has been basically broken off, so I guess it kind of created a pan for me. I want to eventually use up this cream like skin tone kind of color, and I use this mainly to set down like that matte e.l.f. primer that's usually on my like eyelids or something. So this, I'm fine with hitting pan at the moment. I'm not in like a rush to finish this or anything. And I haven't been using this because I've been focusing on my other brown shade. But once I hit pan on like maybe that brown shade, I'll go back to this and try to use it up. Alright, so that is what I have hit pan on. Now let's talk about why I want to like either use up or hit pan on, I guess. I got this Laneige lip sleeping mask, just like a little mini version from like my birthday gift from Sephora, and I don't have a lot left in here, but you need like the smallest amount of this. I think I could probably use this up by like, I'm going to say March, and just to like get it on my collection. I don't need more lip balms, I already have enough, and I just wanted to try this, like the Laneige whole like set as a whole, because it is so like hyped up by like influencers both on on YouTube and TikTok. So I wanted to try it out. The lip sleeping mask I would never like purchase like the actual size of this or even like a mini of this because I just don't like it as much. It doesn't really nourish my lips at all. Like, not that I've noticed at least. I got this Touch and Soul No Pore Bloom Primer. I'm like halfway through this. I take a pump of this every single time I use it, and I don't use, considering how I don't use this often, I'm already so far down. I'm going to say I will be done with this by July. Yeah. I've been getting into wearing more base products as a whole, like foundations and stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to use this because I only use this product whenever I wear foundation. And I also want to use up this Urban Decay All Nighter Pollution Protection Makeup Setting Spray. I just got this, but you know, I don't really care for setting spray all that much. And this is not my favorite either. It has a good spray. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a good spray. For setting sprays, I like them to make my skin a little bit more glowy and dewy, and this doesn't really do that. I mean, it does a good job at setting my makeup, but I would rather it also like make my skin dewy, I guess. Even though I am oily, I like my skin to look glowy and dewy. I've been getting back into setting sprays, so I might buy like another setting spray like the next one that I love so much. More into like the body or like things that are not makeup related, I guess. I want to use up this Cloud Must Eau de Parfum from Mix Bar. The reason why I want to like use this up and like get it on my like perfume collection is because I've been really into perfumes recently, and this is like not the best one in my collection. It is affordable, but it's a little bit more sweet than I like. I mean, it smells good, you know, but it's not like the kind of perfume that I want. I like more maybe woodsy, smoky, spicy kind of scents. Like the perfect example is like the Glossier You. If you ever smelt it, I got that whole perfume in my mouth. I'm like a little bit more than halfway through with how much I spray of this, and I basically use it every single time I wear perfume, which is like I wear perfume every day because I like it to smell good and stuff. Occasionally I'll bust into my other perfumes, but majority of the time I am using this to try to like, you know, try to use it up. So I think I should be done with this by, let's say, end of March. I'm going to keep all of this predictions in my notepad and see at the end of the year if it actually came true or not. This is a little bit weird, but I'm going to use up this Hey Humans naturally derived deodorants. I like more naturally derived deodorants, you know. Some people say like they don't work as well as like, you know, the ones with aluminum. This is aluminum free, and it has the really good like things about it. Like it's aluminum free, propylene glycol free, paraben free. It's essential oil, as essential oils, and it's supposed to be on all day. I think this is from like a celebrity, but I forgot who it's from. But I can recycle this very easily. I like this product a lot. It smells really good, and the smell, the scent of this does last on my skin. It smells very fresh. This has like green apple, fresh matcha tea, and then cedarwood or cedarwood in here. And I don't really care for deodorants because like I don't sweat that often and I don't sweat much. So any any kind of deodorant will work well for me. So I like this product a lot. This is pretty expensive compared to like other aluminum free options. So that's what I liked about it. Bottle looks crusty, so don't judge me. This is a CeraVe moisturizing cream for normal to dry skin. I love this product so much, but I think I need something even stronger than this, and even like maybe a little bit more hydrating than this one also. And I am very close to being done. I am right here. I'm starting to use this more on my body as well, to kind of like as a lotion almost. So yeah, I'm like right here. I use this on my hands, my elbows because they're always crusty, my knees to prevent that, you know, dryness on there. And then I don't use this on my face as often anymore, but if I have some like residue on my hands, I'll slap it on my face as well. Very heavy cream. So if you really like that heavy cream and you really like need your skin to be very soft at the end, this does keep your skin, like face and body, very moisturized like throughout all of the, like the whole entire night that you'll be using this, and even throughout the day. Highly recommend this. I'll probably go back to this eventually, but I want to try out more like skin products and like moisturizers. This is very good. More on what I want to hit pan on. I want to hit pan on this freaking brown shade right there, that warm ass brown. I wear this so much. Like every single time I wear any sort of eyeshadow, I wear this. Majority of the time, like I would say 90% of the time, I'm wearing this shadow. Tell me how I have not hit pan on this fucking shade yet. How? I don't understand. I use this so much, and yet I still don't have pan. The pan is so deep on these like freaking shades from Inglot, and oh my gosh. Like, I paid sort of like a lot of money for this palette and then like the shades within it, but goddamn, it's so worth it because of how long these fucking shades last, and they're so pigmented as well. I barely freaking dipped into that, and look at that freaking swatch. I'm gonna predict that I'll hit pan in February, or like the end of February. And I also want to hit pan in this e.l.f. palette. I want to hit pan in that bricky brown shade, that brick color shade, the red one, red tone one right there. I want to hit pan on that. I have not been like actively using it, I guess, but it is like a pretty color. It's not, this palette isn't as pigmented as the Inglot one, but it's also like, you know, not as expensive as the Inglot one, I guess. And the e.l.f. freaking bite-sized shadows are very good too. So I like to use this palette a lot if it's not like freaking crumbling every single time. Honestly, I might just like take this whole pan out because this is like very fragile, and every single time I want to see if you can see it, but every single time I close this palette, like crumbs of that freaking brown shade has already come off. So yeah, I might just take that whole brown shade out and just get rid of it. That way I can just focus on like this brown shade right there. That's kind of disappointing because this is like a very nice color. It's a little bit more neutral and more, not cool tone, but it's like, you know, more neutral than that Inglot shade right there. So I like this shade a lot. It like very much like match my bronzer tone a little bit. So I like to wear this on my eyes a lot. So it's kind of disappointing for me to get rid of that color, but I want to use this freaking candle up. It's so heavy. I love this candle so much. It does smell very good, like old school paper, like books and stuff like that. It's supposed to smell like cedar king, and paperbacks. So yeah, it smells like books. It smells like old books. It's a very unique scent. I got this from the Abandoned Mansion in a little gift set, and I want to use this whole candle up. I'm still at the very tippy top, but I want to use this whole candle up by the time I have to leave for college again in like 15 days. I think with candles, I think I can do that fairly easily. I burn this both in the morning while I'm getting ready to kind of feel that kind of luxury experience, I guess, and also at night, also when I'm doing like my skincare and stuff like that, and like when I'm editing like these videos for you guys. I use this candle a whole lot, and I think I should be able to do that. All right, that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one, wherever that will be. And love you guys. Bye.